So I'm proving like they are using the medical, right? Small big technology, putting a chip underneath your skin. It's the same like they are doing like in the forearm area, the chip underneath the pig, and then like the pig you can control like what kind of food they eat, and then like the temperature, how much temperature they need, and then like their habit also like you can control by using the computer and technology. So like it is happening in the human too. Maybe like it is like stay in a trial as a government operation. Like even like African, they are using like that technology right now. Not only African, even like Chinese, American, all the government are using that kind of technology right now. So right now like African like they can show even like you don't even know that like they just put a chip underneath your skin. But like they can detect with like the same like lie detector. They can detect with you that like or even like when they saw their faces, you got aroused, right? That kind of stuff. So health technology. So they just want to point out that like they are using this is like in other words is government power, right? So using government power and health technology, the wire technology, and to arouse American and Chinese. So they use medical and proof in public that American and Chinese men or women got aroused when they have the conversation with the African or lower races, right? Even we're talking, we got aroused when we saw their faces. Did they never ever think that where American and Chinese upper class and middle class get aroused by them? Am I too rude? So why did they why did they start that one up? Or maybe they went the number two option. No? Right? Number two option. Which one? They want to show public that how much instant this is how they got discriminated. So how can we solve this problem? We already know that, right? We already know that American and Chinese cannot even go aroused. So which way? Just choose either number one option, number one or number two. Which way you want to prove? Or both way? Oh fine. I mean like even even you control their desire by arousing by using chip. They can use their brain and not to fall for not to fall not to fall for you, right? They can use their brain and not to fall for you. Even getting aroused, they use brain and not to fall for you and marry you. What do you want to do? You want to prove public that they are a whole, they are a whole, or they discriminated to you. If American women will see Chinese are doing like this, they will call a whole. If Chinese women like Kelly will see Myanmar women did not get aroused and control their brain, I will call a whole, right? But Chinese people were satisfied, were happy that if Chinese control with their brain and not to marry lower races, right? The same race, right? Same race. So which intention are you using? Different races, American want to bitch Chinese want to bitch Myanmar. It's pretty normal at whole. So how about Chinese people or American people? They were happy if American or Chinese control with their own brain and not to marry you. Right? Same races. So which way do you want to show to public? So with or without the wirehead technology or arouse us or not, they call us a whole because we cannot admit that we got arousal when we saw or talked to their faces. All American women fed pity to them and give them power and protect them by not showing government power to control our arousal and our body by using wirehead technology. So I will tell directly like that way. Let me rephrase that one where upper class and middle class of the American and all classes of the Chinese get aroused by poor, homeless, or a whole and prostitute or poor and fair people in other walks, lower races. Am I too rude? They ask for that root from us. So period. Okay? All lower races are asking from us that they want to be the best friend forever type. Guy and woman for American and Chinese. Only poor American people will let them do that one. It is called penny way. I will explain in detail. Cody, best friend forever, right? The lower races are asking that they are the best walkers by lifting heavy object and walk fast. So they want to be best friend forever at work and outside of the work. So the Cody is the guy from the American guy from a man from Rural Rancho, Illinois. So go and check his face. Okay, so like I walk with him, and he looked like department manager. But he got only department specialist title. Okay, so at the Rancho again, they don't even give the department manager. They put like all the manager in the office, and then like on the floor they have only department specialists only. All the 5 manager are in the accounting area, are in the store manager room, and then all the employees are on the safe floor. I don't know the manager what did they do in the store director office. The manager, as far as I know, even store director, they don't have anything to do in the office, right? Because all the staff they are using computerized. So even like I was born in Myanmar, so like even like we are calculating like say profit and like for daily income, daily profit, like we need to calculate, like we need to do like whether using Excel or maybe like manually calculator or maybe like by doing something like that. But in United States, we just press one enter and like the software is automatically printed out for today, say how many profit, and also like compared to the like last year or last month or like this week. So there are a lot of like comparison, even only one key we need to press and they will print out automatically. But store writer, they don't need to calculate, but they need to see all the button. So not like Myanmar. They also need to spend time in the office, right? So all the manager, do they need to spend that one? Because like each department manager need to see all those comparison by themselves. I mean, it is not really necessary, right? So each manager for each department, they need to view, and then the report will go to the store writer. The store writer, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Just for sign a signature, or just go to the back and deposit all the money? No. So like all the job at Myanmar, all the job are did by manager. But in United States, all the report under the key, all the stuff are doing by store director. So how about store manager? Store manager are almost the same like store employee. They just need to stay on the floor. But like if it is like this, so why should we need to pay for 3 or 4 times? So in that way, store director will become like from accounting side, they need to check for all the accounting, all the like say comparison, all the stuff they need to check. And also like for all the each group have their employee, and also like leader means coordinator at the above is the manager. But like for coordinator, we don't even know coordinator, right? For each manager, they only got maximum for 10 employee top, right? For in one store, like for one shift, at least 50 people are working in the same grocery store, right? For example, dairy and dairy are one, and also produce is one, and also frozen is a one, and also like grocery I is a one. So 4 manager on the grocery side. The same general merchandise side, they are also like 5 or 6, right? So that kind of manager. So for each department, even like how many people are they going to hire? Store is open for 24 hours. Even 3 shifts, the manager is for that department, right? Each department, how many people are we going to hire? Maximum, right? Morning shift 2, evening shift 2, night shift 2, altogether 6. And also this is for like for stocking, for customer service also the same 6, 12. So maximum they will get is 12. 6 is for product, 6 is for customer. So we already separated all those roles, right? So I'm not talking about that role. I'm like I'm just like confusing all this stuff right now. So the thing is like kind of like, what is my point? Lower rates, they are showing that like they are really best worker, and then like they are showing that like they work really fast. The point is they work really fast, and like they can even lift all the heavy subject, but they want to be best friend forever at work and outside of the work, right? So they are showing like they want to be all lower races are showing that they should get the same chances like American to be American and Chinese man or woman best friend or best friend forever or friend, girlfriend or friend. So best friend forever I'm talking about. So they are showing like the Cody. Just go and see his face, the way that he gave to the woman, because like it depends on the guy. Go and check his faces and work with him, and he looked like a department manager, but he got only department specialist like that. But check his nature. He gave best friend forever to all women. It doesn't matter American or Chinese. So African are asking the same behavior like him to Chinese woman, Kelly, and all Chinese guy. I mean like Cody can do it. Okay? Cody can do it. African also want to be like Cody. But Chinese will give them the same chances like Chinese give it to. So think by yourself like, oh, so African said like, it is obvious that Chinese cannot accept lower races, right? So why, from Chinese point of view, from Chinese side, so why, how about African side. Why did they want that kind of situation? Why? So African and Indian are trying to be the same like American, right? Sometimes you cannot compare yourself with other, especially American, right? Right? Is that too rude? Is that too rude? I will stop right here, right? I don't need to go beyond for like explaining like 40 days, right? American behave like this way. How about Chinese? Chinese should behave African and Indian want to behave like the American. How about Chinese? Why didn't Chinese want the same like African and Indian want? Why? So sometimes you cannot compare yourself with the other, especially American. Is that true? I will stop right here. I will stop and please see yourself. Okay? And lower races are asking that they are the best worker and by lifting heavy object. Also, this is already finished for passing a flat and work using the excuse of the team player. And second guy, backup guy. So like they want like that kind of best friend forever, or maybe like they even like we can even get a best friend forever guy. We want to behave like that backup guy for you. Lower races are asking that if we went left from first guy and he still did not move, we need to let lower races, especially forward and fifth to be our second guy, backup guy. Not that the guy will S out, not that the first guy will not S out. The second guy, backup guy, for that, we will leave him secretly in our mind. Right? Second guy, backup guy. So they even want second guy, backup guy level. The first guy will not S out. And like they want to be second guy, backup guy. Even we will left first guy secretly. So they are trying to reduce their pride, that match. See that one? Even like for backup guy level, or maybe like the first guy will not S out. Or maybe like the woman will let first guy secretly in her mind. But they still want to be the second guy. They even didn't get a chances to be a second guy. So I need to certify by myself that like I got a second place level of the representative Peter Maya. Even like for 10 months, he didn't come up, he didn't show up. I still need to be faithful to him, the same like Indian and African. How should we need to solve this problem? Because the gap is too wide, right? Even like they show the like they even didn't get a second guy places. Even I got a second backup places for representative Peter Maya. But from my side, why did I got only second places? Right? The same like them. They are trying to get the second places. I should certify with the second places. But when I got the second places, I want more, right? Why? Why did I get second places? When I compare with the Brazilian and Vietnamese wife, which area is not good for American guy? So that kind of comparison. So I'm showing that like kind of like nothing is equal. Nothing is fair and square. Every area, even they are certified with the second guy places, and then they say didn't get the second guy places, and they are fighting for the second guy places. So in that kind of situation, the woman have discriminated minded. Don't even think about getting the second guy. So how about my position? The guy didn't have discrimination minded, right? Because he compared his first wife. He treat his first wife as a wife, right? I'm like explaining and I'm like analyzing. This is called bipartisan approach. As a normal means like discriminated, right? All the American and Chinese, they never ever cannot give, never ever or they cannot give the same chances to their lower races. So majority cannot even give the same chances. But I'm facing with Representative Bidamaya. He left his first wife or his wife right now. He cannot even leave his wife. So in that situation, even I'm higher than his first wife, his wife. But in that kind of situation, what should I need to do? I should give up on him, right? Because even I bitch, you don't have brain. Even which area are you comparing? The race area? Even like fair and square comparison, don't compare with a race. Is she clever, innocent? So like from Representative Bidamaya point of view, his wife is a very clever, innocent, and the best for him. Then I will lose this one. I will lose Representative Bidamaya because he give his priority, his pressure to his wife, right? So even like I'm trying to behave like a precious or I'm trying to behave like innocent, I cannot be his wife. Then give up on him because his priority, his favor is on his wife, not on me. So I'm comparing with the Indian African. They need to control their desire because they are trying to get like they show me that like, oh, Kelly left only American. Kelly didn't left African or Indian like us. I'm giving you the comparison with the Representative Bidamaya. His favor, his love, his impression totally on his first wife. I'm just like, oh, I'm really mad. How did you didn't have brain? How are you so stupid? This is like kind of like for all the upper race will behave. This is pretty normal. It is not, there's no offense, there's no insulting to the lower races. This is normal. The reality, we can talk out loud in the public. This is reality, people. Accept it. Okay? Oh, they don't have the mind. Don't lie. So why is he so stupid? Why is he so retarded? Why did he say his first one is really good one? Right? So like if even I see it that way, can I fight? I can fight. But when he change, no. So I'm just like showing comparison and like Indian and African. They just need to reduce their desire or emotional. I'm also controlling my emotion by myself right now. I don't know you can do it or not. Just accept it. Every places. This is like personal preference. Some people have brain, some people don't have brain. Right? You want me to be no brainer, the same like Representative Maya. Then I will decide back for myself. No, I can say out loud that one in public without afraid of discrimination lawsuit. Because we need to solve the problem. This is called bipartisan approach. We need to say out loud what we want. Don't teach me, don't give me lesson. It is inappropriate, this is insulting them. No, people. They have their own human right. I have my own human right. We need to solve the problem. We need to see, everyone need to see what we want, what they want. We are not trying to adjust the gap. We cannot adjust the gap for them because this is for our future. We can decide for our future. For workplace, then this is like kind of like socializing. So we can adjust a little bit for our future, for our life. We just want to get the best for our life, for getting the best for manager, for getting the best as a husband, getting the best next generation as our children. So we will decide for our children. We will decide for our education, for our future, for our success. We cannot give humanity or understanding for that situation, for workplace, for getting paycheck. We can adjust a little bit for you. Okay? So not only poor American women will use number 2, but also upper and middle class of American and Chinese will use number 2 position too. So accept the gap and respect to each other that we American and Chinese cannot accept lower races as a friend or allow them to enter our community. Do not force us to be your friend by using all American women power, many or higher job position. You show us that you are the same class with us, but you need to accept that your same class or money or business, even billionaire money, cannot buy our relationship or friendship and enter into our community. Do not show that you are the same like us and you do not need our money, but you are asking us and our people. You are asking people. You are asking people. No, people are not paying. People like us and our people. So us and people lower races. As are people lower races. Do not use I am glad I ask way. Think before you ask. Think before you want to ask our people from me. After you ask from me, I will let everyone know in public that what you ask from me. Do not blame me that I humiliated you. You show me that if you did not ask our relationship by using your human right, you will get treated like a slave forever in US. I also show you that if we give you chances that you ask, we need to be, we need to be, we need to be your husband or wife the whole life, even you ask from relationship first. Okay?